live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull, getting in his pregame mindset. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, guys are on the court, stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go. And so are we. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
George, he made his first effort, but not that time. Westbrook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Capella. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
George. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Russ at the controls. To Capella. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Strong finish for Paul George. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink, because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Harden. Tough shot. He hits. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Paul George couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Houston with the basketball. Westbrook. To Capella. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Harden in possession. Leads 5. To Capella. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To George. Nothing going here on that drive. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
Substitutions, Houston.
And now the intentional foul. Over a minute to go. They'll try and extend this game and make them earn it at the line.
Maybe a message was being sent there. I'm just not too sure what it was.
Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Harden in possession. They lead it. 4-point game. To Capella. Goes to the left side. Nice finish at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
To Westbrook. To Capella. Rises for the slam.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Harden. Capella. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
George, well defended. Harden, that his third three in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter is complete. The Rockets way out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Beverly. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. Westbrook into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Harden. They work it to Capella. Down low. Gets it in the right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. To Leonard. Deep right corner to Beverly. Clint Capella swats it to Leonard.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Harden had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Leonard. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Curling inside, yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
James Harden trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Harden hits the free throw. It's a 3-point play. The Rockets extend their lead. Kawhi Leonard. Harden's on him. Lets it fly from long range, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Clippers have got it. Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Louis Williams. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Westbrook to Capella. And look out.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. And a throwdown.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Russell Westbrook powers it through. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Harden. Goes to the right side. Down to 5 on the 24. Fires the 3. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Leonard. Rebound for Capella. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first.
New personnel on the floor for Doc Rivers.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, LA.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Number 17,
Westbrook.
P.J. Tucker. Subbing in for the Los Angeles
To
Clippers.
P.J. Tucker.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
5 seconds to shoot. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
George. Not going down here. Westbrook across the timeline. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Scores from the post.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
That misses with a second to go. The quarter comes to an end with the Rockets in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To Paul George. 4-3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Leonard, he drills the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Westbrook. Harden to Capella. A fundamental shot right there.
Ed, I know we live in a new age where players rather take a 3 than a 2, but if you get an easy 2, that's a guaranteed bucket. You have to take it.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
A simple touch foul.
Harden. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. To P.J. Tucker. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Westbrook. Tucker. To Capella. Off the assist.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Capella, down low. And he hits.
And Ed, you know what the worst part about this whole thing is? Usually when a defender bites like that, that means that they're being active. They just guessed wrong, man.
Harden with the rebound. To Westbrook. Tucker gets it down to Capella. Shot from the lane won't go. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. To Westbrook. Capella. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. To Beverly. Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Tucker, tough matchup against George. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Fires the 3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. To Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. It's Russ at the controls. To Capella. Doesn't get the bounce. George. Now that's a contest to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down. Leonard hits it and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
And he converts on the free throw. And the finish at the rim.
The assist from number 13, James Harden.
Clint Capella with the block. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Oops, he missed the first one. And he hits the second. That ends the third quarter. The Rockets with the lead. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers down to Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Harden with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. He just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box and one, or maybe just double team it.
Leonard to George. For 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Tucker. That's no good. To Leonard. From long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Nothing going here on that drive. Austin Rivers down to Fareed. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Harden. Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it.
Not a smart play at all. The reason why we have techs in this game is to protect players. You know better than that.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Leonard.
To number 10, Aaron Gordon. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. He's been steady, 90% at the line. First one goes down. Second of 3, got it. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. To Harden. And the basket. good at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
To Westbrook. Harden to Capella. Not that time. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the Rockets have the rebound. Nice pass to set things up. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
And here's a setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. To Harden. To Capella. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
This is not the time to have a mental lapse.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. Off the mark. To Westbrook. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
George, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Harden into the front court. Leads 5. Capella to Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Capella to Westbrook. Harden. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Lets it fly from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Westbrook. Down low, Capella. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. George, that's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Westbrook to Harden. Scores from the post. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
They'll let one fly from half court. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a